Well, President Trump's pick for deputy attorney general is on the hot seat today. Rod Rosenstein was grilled by a congressional panel about how he would deal with the allegations of Russian collusion facing some in the Trump administration. If confirmed, Rosenstein would be the person tasked with overseeing the FBI's investigation into that case, after Attorney General Jeff Sessions was forced to recuse himself following questions about those very same allegations. Paula Reid is CBS News' justice reporter. She joins us now. Paula, first of all, for those of us who don't quite understand it, what is the role of the Deputy Attorney General? Lots of attention there, but what does his position actually entail?
You're right. This is certainly the most attention that has ever been paid to a confirmation hearing for a Deputy Attorney General, but it's a huge role. Rena, the Deputy Attorney General runs the day-to-day operations at the Department of Justice. He or she is responsible for stepping in for the Attorney General whenever the Attorney General may need to remove themselves from a case or a decision. The Deputy Attorney General is also the liaison between the Department of Justice and the White House.
So what can you tell us about, we know he's a known quantity at DOJ. We know he's got great experience, but what do we know about his ability to sort of help tamp down this type of controversy?
He's straight from central casting here. One senator even remarked, you are the answer to the times that we are living in, of course, referring to the cloud of controversy surrounding the Department of Justice over its handling of these Russia probes, the Hillary Clinton server investigation, even the actions of former Deputy Attorney General Sally Yates. Now, he has been at the Department of Justice for decades. He has served under both administrations. He is currently the U.S. Attorney for the state of Maryland. He was appointed to that job by President Bush and stayed through the Obama administration. That is incredibly unusual and makes him the longest-serving U.S. attorney in the United States. Now, Rena, I will say, even though his credentials are impeccable, watching this hearing today, there were some instances where he stumbled in surprising ways. For example, he has not apparently read the unclassified summary of Russia's alleged interference with the U.S. elections. I mean, that's really surprising, and Senator Franken really took him to task over not having read that in preparation today.
Yeah, lots of people want to know his take on Russia. I want to play a clip, though, for you. Rosenstein was asked directly about whether he would appoint a special prosecutor to handle the case. Let's listen to what he had to say.
My understanding of this, and again, it's based solely on media accounts at this point, my understanding is that at least one of your colleagues called for a special counsel for something related to this matter while Attorney General Lynch was in office in early January, and she rejected the request. And based on the media accounts, I believe she said exactly what I said, that she had confidence in the career professionals of the department, but she had an additional piece of information. She presumably knows the facts, and I didn't, and she rejected that request. Currently, Senator, we have an acting attorney general for this matter, Dana Bente. He was appointed U.S. attorney by President Obama. If there were a need for special counsel, he currently has full authority to appoint one. So I don't know at this point if Attorney General Lynch or Acting Deputy Attorney General Bente are right or wrong, but I certainly wouldn't be in position to overrule them without having access to the facts that are the basis for their decisions.
What do you make of his response, Paula? Was it convincing enough?
Well, it's interesting that he brings up former Attorney General Loretta Lynch and the current acting Deputy Attorney General, pointing to these other people, kind of giving himself some wiggle room, noting that there are at least two other examples of people who had high-profile cases on their plate and opted not to take the special counsel route. So he cannot really answer the question of whether or not he will appoint an independent body in this case until he is Deputy Attorney General, until he's seen everything. He is not fully briefed on this case. And I know lots of people were eager to ask him about this question. It was the first question he got. It was the theme of the hearing so far. But the fact is, he can't give an answer one way or another until he's in the job and he sees all the facts that have been gathered so far.
Okay, Paula Reid. Thank you so much, Paula.